lawyer, or an actress. She now has noble aspirations, consoling crying students and everything. And she was SSA's first ever prom queen. On a side note, to better introduce her, I asked Skylar to provide me with some information about her that I may not know. She gave me a sheet of paper, and the first line on it was, "Skylar is your favorite student." So, please help me in welcoming my favorite student and SSA salutatorian, Skylar Henry, to the stage.
Fellow classmates, today is one of the most important days in all of our lives. We are here to celebrate many hard years of learning and are surrounded by the people who have taught and inspired us, parents, teachers, and family. It's been a long 4 years, but it's gone by so fast. It's been a long 4 years because of drama, homework, and past class. It's been short because of the friends we've made. And in my case, best friends, Joey, Shireen, Amani, there are many more. And I would include something about my best friend and sister, Chey and Henry. But I live with her, so I'm gonna see her all the time, so I can just tell in person. It's sad to think that some of us will never see each other again. But God has great plans for all of us, whether we see each other or not. And I know most of us are going to achieve great things, whether we're going into college undecided, if we want to be lawyers, teachers, politicians, or if we're doing this country a great service by joining the military. I know this because God's with us. I mean, how else would we pass PABS class? And although his class was the most stressful and strenuous thing I've ever encountered, literally ever, I'll always have those memories. And as he said, I'll always remember receiving my first F. That was so horrible. He decided he was going to give everyone an F to show that we needed to go above his expectations and that his class needed to be taken seriously. It worked. Obviously, we're all graduating. Some of us are probably annoyed him with how above and beyond we went, how we continued to ask for extra credit, and how we, as Pop puts it, whined about his class all the time. The point of this is, we have some great memories. And if we survived PABS class, then we can survive literally anything. And we all know he was only so hard on us because he loves us and just wanted to keep us another year. Whether he admits it or not, he did. He wanted us another year. And overall, I would like to thank Mr. Pavlich for being so hard on us and caring about our futures. Mr. Barber for helping teach me and everything, because he's a really new teacher, but I actually really loved his class. Science was not my favorite. I actually enjoyed it this year, surprisingly. And then Miss Anthifer for guiding the seniors, being the best teacher for a TA to have, setting up this whole ceremony, and being as honest as she is, because we all know she could be pretty brutally honest sometimes, but we all needed it. And all of the other teachers and faculty here, because our success would not be possible without them. I would also like to thank all of the parents and family, whether they were able to attend this ceremony or not, for being support systems for us and teaching us to be the young men and women we are today. I know I would not be the person I am today if my mom and dad did not push me and teach me how to be respectful and responsible. And I never knew how much I needed them until this moment. We are all off to do our own things, some of us going to college somewhere else, some are going to start their careers, maybe here, maybe not. So we may not have our parents to help us do all the little things that they do for us. Schedule appointments, our laundry, clean the house, and everything else they do for us. I would also like to thank every student here, whether we were close or not, because I have learned something from each and every one of you guys. I have learned just as much from the people I disagree with than the people I'm close to, because they are the people that push you to work harder and teach you to stay true to your beliefs and stick up for yourself. And I'm honestly thankful to have had them in my life. I'm also thankful for the rest of the class, for making so many extraordinary moments, for giving me the extra push I need, and for having diverse opinions, whether I agree with them or not. I could not imagine graduating with any other class. So I hope you all have successful futures and don't let any moments pass you by. Snatch up any opportunity that you get and make sure you actually enjoy life. Don't just stay behind your phone, guys. I know I have that problem. I love my phone. But don't always have it. It's great to just live in the moment. And I'm going to leave you guys with some wise words from the rapper Drake. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. So grab the bull by its horns and live the life you want to live.
High school or a tree, Cheyenne Henry would be the apical meristem. If it were a mountain, she would be the pinnacle. If it's an ecosystem, she is the apex predator. Incredible biology analogies aside, I've had the honor of teaching this amazing, talented, well-rounded student for the past year, and her character never fails to impress me. She's lived her entire life in Tucson and has participated in numerous extracurricular activities, including being the president of the National Honor Society, a member in Yearbook and Dead Poet Society, as well as being a member of the high school girls basketball team. Her interests are broad, and she plans on studying global and cybersecurity and intelligence. Please help me in welcoming our apex predator and my other favorite student, and SSA's valedictorian, Cheyenne Henry, to the stage.
I'm a little nervous. My sister just killed that speech, but all right. So, fellow graduates, faculty, administration, friends, and family. These last few weeks of school have been no doubt stressful for students. We have been scrambling to study for finals, finish final projects, and make final decisions on where we will go and what we will do after high school. Some of our senior class are attending community colleges and universities, while others are serving our country in the military or joining the workforce. We may all be venturing on different paths, but we all have one goal, and that one goal is to be successful in life. These past 4 years of high school have been preparing us to be successful in our future endeavors, whatever they may be. While many of us have grumbled and complained about high school, including me, I feel that we sometimes forget how short it really is. High school is literally only 4 years of our life, and a majority of the senior class has been here with one another since freshman year and even middle school. We have been with one another to experience both the highs and the lows of high school. One of the most notable highs was being a part of SSA DM's first ever prom. And thank you, Ms. Brandon. And one of the most notable lows, as my sister and Mr. Pavlich had said, was receiving Fs in our class. No matter the highs or the lows, though, we were all here for one another and went through them together, whether it be dancing the night away at prom or banding together on Facebook to complain about the Fs. It has been said by multiple teachers and even the senior class that we are the most opinionated senior class that can agree on absolutely nothing. And when I say nothing, I literally mean nothing. However, we all genuinely care about others and are open to new people. My sister and I started at SSA our sophomore year, and we were extremely nervous. We had come from a much larger school with an unfriendly population, and we're not very optimistic of about a class of about 20 students who are already really close with one another. However, the current senior class welcomed us with open arms and made an effort to make us feel very welcome. The juniors and seniors have even given me my own John Cena theme song that they will randomly burst out singing as I walk to classes or when I go up to receive awards at the end of the year assembly.
Cheyenne Henry!
And apparently at graduation too. Thanks, guys. But as the years progress, I witnessed our senior class welcome other new students that continue to come to our school at any time during the school year due to families being in the military. One thing I would like to specifically touch on is the military presence at this school. Being on a military base, a majority of the student population consists of military kids. Military families know all about deployment. I know how hard it is for those who have parents deployed, because my dad is currently deployed and is unable to be here. It's been tough without him here, but specific seniors and staff have helped to make things easier. They have given me advice because some have had parents deployed before and others are just there for me. This school is like one big family, even though it may seem small, and it's a support system, and I'm glad that I got to spend 3 years of my life here. Now on to success. Success is the accomplishment of a goal or a purpose. All 14 of us have different goals in life that we hope to accomplish. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had once said that the key to success is to always be humble, be hungry, and be the hardest worker in the room. And I believe this to be true. My advice I would like to give to the seniors is to always be the hardest worker in the room and be the best at what you do, whether you're a dishwasher or a CEO at a company. And lastly, I would like to say my thank yous. I would like to say thank you to all of my family for helping me grow as a person and always supporting me. Thank you for always coming to my school events and graduation and my softball games and being the loudest cheers in the crowd, even though I was shy and embarrassed, so I didn't really appreciate it as much back then, but now I definitely do. I would like to say a special thank you to my dad, who has inspired me to be the best I can and always work hard, and he's also inspired me to join the Air Force ROTC in college. And to my mom, who has been there for me through heartbreaks and struggles throughout life and given me expert advice. I would also like to say thank you to all of the teachers and administrations for preparing me for college, especially Mr. Pavlich, who has taught me many things and helped me grow not only as a student, but as a person. He has taught me not to look for answers just from the teacher, but to look for answers that are right to me, as long as I back it up with evidence. He has also helped me develop as a leader in National Honor Society, and I will be forever grateful. Lastly, I would like to thank all the seniors for making high school memorable, and I wish the best for all of you. Thank you.
So yeah, you can come over. So we're going to kind of interrupt the program here because I was asked to give these young ladies a gift from their dad, who was not able to be here. Okay, anyway, so he sent this to me to give to you guys. Got 2 flags here. These flags were flown in an F-16 fighter aircraft in combat missions over Iraq and Syria during Operation Inherent Resolve. They serve as a reminder of the rights and freedoms you have, the privilege and the quality education that you have received, and the opportunities that lay ahead. Never forget that servicemen and women sacrifice and have laid down their lives to provide you these rights and privileges. Do not squander them. Now go out and seize the world. We have 2 certificates here and some flags. However, even though I love you guys all very much, I don't feel that I should be giving this to you because I'm not your father.
For sure. Give me the other camera.